What's up, guys? Yet back with another video. The topic isn't anything, ridiculously interesting or anything like that. But before I get into that, I'm going to show you guys my newest addition to my music collection. Will be the new Flaming Aura Bros Demo 2025, the tier. The cassette came a little fucked up, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but I assume it was USPS nonsense. But it's a pretty nice cassette. Obviously, I haven't listened to it yet because my tape player broke as well as my record player in a 2-week span. Like, what kind of luck is that? Just wanted to show you guys real quick. I'll probably do a video on this eventually. I've been trying to get more cassettes because they've always fascinated me. And when I made a point to collect vinyl, I'm like, I'm definitely going to do cassettes too. I was even like CDs too, but the past couple of years that I just lost interest in CDs. But yeah, this cassette, I'm definitely trying to get more. I want to get more demos, more first press cassettes and stuff like that. I just want to go crazy, just as much on cassettes as in vinyl. Show you guys the artwork. Yeah, I've only listened to this demo a couple times. I'm saving for the real indulgence is when I get a tape player again. You got the lyrics right here. And it's a cool little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a poster, but it's some cool art, I believe this is the right way. Got a cool fucking whatever. I don't even really know what this is. I took a picture of this tape the other day and posted it on my Instagram. I don't even really know what this is. Looks like it's one of those photo things on top of each other. But just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Happy I'm starting to get more cassettes. I'm definitely not trying to get as much music. For one, obviously I want a turntable again, and I'm in the process of saving. It's also like I want Metal Threat tickets too, which I think I might get the Metal Threat tickets before I get a turntable. As awful as that sounds, because I'm really sick of not having a turntable. It's been like, how long? Like over 3 months now. Let me put this shit in. Fucking shit's fucked up. There we go. It's fucking snapped off. Anyway, though, I really want to go to Metal Threat, so I definitely want to get those tickets. I think it will sell out eventually, but honestly, I'm not thinking it's going to sell out maybe until like late summer, if even. But I still think it's going to sell out. And obviously, we, as being a black metal junkie like me and like anyone watching this video, you have to worry about if a lot of these bands are going to make it to the U.S. The dude who booked it, his name is Paul, I believe. He seems pretty confident in everything, so I'm going to take his word for it, because, his fest got fucked up last year, which I don't know if it was because of certain bands. I think it has something to do with the venue not having licensing rights or some shit, but, yeah, so that's like the gist of things. I really need a new turntable. I need Metal Threat tickets. I want to buy more music, and it's like I also need to save up for other shit, so yeah, that's a lot, but it's just the adult life. But besides the point, also the Absurd box set that New Era is doing, I think it's Darker Than Black and New Era. It's all Absurd demos on vinyl. I think it's like 5 LPs if I'm not mistaken, and that should be released. I'm thinking it might be released on 420 because it's a certain someone's birthday, but hope it is so I can just get that shit already. That's another reason I haven't been buying music too much, is really want to get that demo box set before anything. So yeah, just giving you guys a little update. And once I get it, I'll definitely be making a very in-depth video. It'll probably be after I get my turntable and listen to it. But anyway, so the topic for this video, after I'm done yapping, it's 4 sophomore records that are better than their debut. So like I said, this isn't really unique or anything rare. Like, there's plenty of fucking, bands that released maybe a shitty ass debut and then blew you away with a sophomore record. So this isn't anything like, oh, this is a rare occurrence. I'm not implying that or anything. I thought of the topic tonight. I'm like, I knew I was going to record a video tonight, but I'm like, let me think of a topic to do, because just something a little different than I've done, I guess. So the first one we're going over is a Russian black metal band that anyone who's been into black metal for at least a good year should know. I can't remember if I made a video on these vinyl pressings. I might have. I think I might have made a birthday haul. I don't remember, but basically I got these 4 LPs from on my birthday, and it's probably one of the coolest gifts I ever got for myself. But this is the sophomore record of this band, obviously, that I'm about to show, and it is Forest. What's the translation? As a blaze above the ashes, I believe is the translation. But give you guys a better look without the plastic. And yeah, guys, I mean, I was blown away by this fucking, by all these Forest LPs and the Called and all that. I mean, you got the UV hologram logo, like a lot of the SR pressings. Got 4 tracks, well, technically 5, but holographic, and I'll show you guys the variant in a sec. But yeah, man, I remember my friend from Canada, like, we both ordered these ASAP. Well, I was debating it for a little bit. I'm just like, I was debating, should I get these for my birthday? I just came back from Texas from Forge and Defiance, and I was like, fuck, I'm still gonna give myself a birthday gift. And I was very much anticipating these Forest LPs. I remember Matteo or whatever was teasing it and stuff like that, and they look so fucking nice. And then when I get them in person, they was 10 times better. I mean, they look even better in person. So I mean, I was very excited, hype about these. I'm not gonna lie, so Matteo or Asar, when you order a record, obviously you're paying a fuck ton for shipping, but in his defense, he only gives you the option to use FedEx Express. So he's in Estonia right now, if I'm saying that right, and obviously I was in South Florida at the time, so pretty far. It usually takes 4 to 5 days, you know, for him to ship once he finally ships it. So I mean, I guess I get what he means, and then I think it's also, if something happened to it, I guess he could blame it maybe on FedEx. That might be another way, or he just wants to use more advanced shipping. I don't really know that part, but shipping usually comes pretty fast. But anyway, me and my friend from Canada, we ordered this shit. And I remember we were, you know, looking at our order or our tracking numbers constantly because we were so hyped. Like, even the last few days, where it came on a Tuesday, I was hoping it would come on Monday. But those last 2 nights, like Sunday and Monday night before it came Tuesday, I could barely sleep. That's how fucking excited I was. I was like a little ass kid for like Christmas presents and shit. It's pretty funny. Like, I'm almost 30, fucking not being able to sleep for fucking records. But hey, that's just how we live out here, you know. But yeah, we kept checking our tracking, and then like I thought of something, and then my friend from Canada hit me up on Instagram. He's like, he says the same thing that what I'm thinking, which was, we have not seen anyone in Europe, or really anyone, because we have a lot of the same mutuals. We follow a lot of other record collectors. Like, we did not see anybody get these yet, which we thought was kind of weird. We're just like, what the fuck? Because we haven't seen anybody post them or anything. And I think his came Monday, mine came Tuesday. But the minute mine came, a bunch of people started posting. So obviously our orders were like the first batch of shipping these Forest LPs. I don't know, it's just something funny, because I was like, there's no way. Like, there's people in Finland I know that ordered this, and fucking, you know, way closer there. And it's like, I just thought it was pretty ironic that nobody, you know, got theirs before ours. But anyway, as a blaze above the ashes, I'll show you guys the inner fold and also the variant. I'll show the variant real quick. So yeah, there was a box set, obviously, like a wooden carved box set, and had exclusive variants that weren't much different than these, but they were a little cooler, I'll say. The reason I didn't get that, it was like 60, 70 bucks more, and it was really just an exclusive variant wooden box. I think it was a patch. So maybe if it came with more, I would have, but you know, exclusive shit's pretty cool. I'll show you guys the variant. Oh, it just fell. Clear black splatter. Really cool stuff. Let me put this back before I start talking again. Just put this on my towel, my unused towel that my cats haven't been on. But yeah, this is their sophomore record, obviously. Their sophomore full length, to be exact. So they have one full length before that, and obviously a few demos. But I think that was a really good look at it. Got the Forest, and it also came with a booklet. It's nothing insanely intricate, but it's still pretty cool to have. But the sophomore record, and obviously has probably one of a lot of people's favorite Forest song ever, which is To the Fiercest Forest, track 3. This might sound a bit OCD, but I remember it's 16 minutes and 51 seconds. It's a long ass song, but you know, not a second is wasted. And yeah, I would say this is much better than their debut, and I like the debut a lot. It has a lot of good moments in it, but I feel like when they released this sophomore record, I mean, they still had their own sound for the time in the 90s. You know, the whole Blaze Birth Hall group had that, you know, distinct atmospheric sound, but I feel like this Forest record in particular really made what Forest is known for. And we're going to disregard how the 5th album by Forest and some of the later Bronicoff links are completely different, but I feel like this album definitely enhanced their sound. It made them more what they are remembered as today. And I think this is just a very important record, and I say much more important than the debut. And like I said, I love the debut. I'm pretty easy to please, so it's like, you know, it's rare when I really don't like something in terms of black metal or really overall extreme music. So but yeah, we got track 3, like I was saying, the 17-minute song, To the Fiercest Forest. And yeah, I mean, that song, that shit blew me away, man. I was in utter shock. I remember I listened to it. I wasn't as familiar with Forest as I was other Blaze Berthal, like, you know, like Called, obviously, and Dark Raven. I heard some Forest. I heard the debut for sure, and I did briefly hear this, but I tried to not listen to it as much until I got the vinyl. But I just know once I got the vinyl and I listened to this and heard track 3 on Wax, I was fucking blown away. Like, I was like, damn, this is probably one of the most important, like, atmospheric black metal tracks I've ever heard. And yeah, I mean, Caldrod's vocals are really peaking it. Like I said, with the last Forest album and the later Called albums, they have more Rack influence. His vocals are a little different. I still like them personally. I really like later Called. I actually haven't really heard the 5th Forest album as much, but you can tell by the cover it's a lot more like, you know, Nitberg or late Called. But yeah, wrap it up. This is definitely more important, at least in my opinion, than the Forest debut. This is probably a really important record to me. All those Forest LPs I got for my birthday were probably, like I said, one of the best hauls I've ever gotten. They're super nice, and they sound great. Alright guys, on to the next vinyl. Honestly, I did not make that first part over 10 minutes, but you know, I've already made a 43-minute fucking video, and a lot of people seem to like it, so I guess it's not a bad thing to make some longer videos. I appreciate you guys watching or sticking the whole way through. But anyway, this is a US black metal band. It's a more recent one. I'm sure everyone who is in the current scene knows who they are. And yeah, so this is obviously another, you know, the theme of the video is a sophomore record, better than the debut freshman record. And yeah, we'll get to it. And ironically, it's actually by the same label as the Forest LPs I just showed, but that's not important really. We have Ebony Pendant's debut, self-titled Ebony Pendant. And this might be a relic one day, since the main dude behind it, didn't know about Asar, another situation like that. But it's still, I mean, like I said with the Forest LPs, it's a really nice pressing. And it also came with a very more detailed booklet, other than the, not like the Forest one, which they're both really good, but this one is pretty OP. So we got the album cover. I mean, when I saw this album cover released a couple years ago, it really attracted me. I thought it was really cool. It's nothing crazy, you know. It's pretty generic, but I don't know. It's done well. You know, the whole ritual type ordeal. I think it's done very well. You got 12 tracks. You got that what's the word? Engraved, maybe, whatever, the pentagram you'll see with the lighting. Pretty fucking fancy stuff. Yeah. So I mean, the debut is really good. Obviously, I mean, I think if it weren't for that debut, it wouldn't have led up to the self-titled right here. And yeah, I remember I got this. Don't ask me how I remember this pointless information. I think I got this in November of 2023. I saw this record pop up on multiple US distros, especially Nuclear War Now, and I kept debating on getting it, debating. I think it was like 40 bucks. I mean, it's super fucking nice, but yeah, it was fucking 40 bucks. And it is a double LP at least, but 40 bucks. But yeah, so I mean, I'll show you guys Enderform. And this is just the black LP of this. Got some candles. At the time, like, especially, I don't think really until last year, like, US distros weren't really getting variants from Asar as far as I know, like NWN and Hell's Headbangers. I don't remember them getting variants. I only remember probably like the second half of last year they started getting all the variants. So I mean, that's pretty cool, you know. It avoids you fucking paying 80 bucks for shipping, but you know. And as far as the Forest records, I didn't even want to risk not getting the variants, because when I said if I'm getting those Forest records, I'm going all out, getting all the variants and all that. So I wasn't gonna risk like, oh, Hell's Headbanger only gets the black LPs. I'm a fucking, you know, I'm iffy like that. I gotta get the fucking variants. But this is just the black LP. I won't bother showing it, but I will show you guys the booklet. Really fancy booklet. Ebony Pendant. Let's see, I'm not really good at holding shit backwards, but I got awesome pictures. Try to do this. More pictures, then you do that. Yeah, you got the two members. Yeah, I thought it was a two-piece, honestly. I know the main dude is the vocalist. What else? Yeah, whatever his name is. So that's the point. Usually a lot of these two pieces, it's like someone does drums and the other person does like bass, guitar, and vocals. Not always. I mean, you got Antichrist Stage Machine, which is like what, a guitarist, and the drummer's also a vocalist, or the drummer's a vocalist. But anyway, I'll show you guys my favorite pictures of the booklet, if I can find it. Let's see here. Yeah, this one's pretty badass. I'm just not good at holding shit, you know, backwards, but yeah, some really cool art. I assume it's like a visual description of each song. Yeah, this one's also one of my favorites. Really cool stuff. Like I said, this booklet's really like good paper, you know, it doesn't rip easy. Otherwise, I would have ripped it by now. I don't know if I showed this one. It got a sword right there. Real cool, and it fits the lyrics, it fits the imagery, fits, you know, the song titles. This is really cool too. Oh shit. Really cool. There's another one I'm really looking for. I forgot what song it's for, but it's coming. That one's pretty cool too. Yeah, I'll show it. Why not? Right there. You guys can see that. Really cool. I'll try to show you one more. If I can find it. There we go. This is my favorite one. Gotta appreciate the naked lady, you know, stabbing herself. Real badass. Yeah, we got the back right here with the symbol. But yeah, man, like this pressing is fucking nice. I was only just getting Assar pressings at that time. So I was pretty blown away of how nice this was. I'm like, oh, that's why it was $40. I mean, shit, it's $40, but you know, good fucking deal. And like I said, the vinyl sounds great. I'm not too familiar with all the song titles, but I remember like track 3 is my favorite, whatever. Like track 3 is my favorite. Immortal Son of Damnation, that's a real highlight. Definitely extended the sound like it did with a lot, you know, a lot of these sophomore and debut records, you know, the freshman records like the warm up, and then the sophomore record extends it, like I said, with the Forest LP, and really intensifies their sound. What's another one? Oh, He Who Casts Long Shadows is really good as well. A Flame and Perishable is good. The last song, can't remember if it was an outro. No, I think the last song was a song. I haven't listened to this in a while. I haven't had a fucking turntable. I mean, oh, and the first song, obviously, which I'm not going to bother to pronounce, is obviously a highlight, and I think that's a lot of people's favorite. I've seen a lot of people repost it on Instagram. And Sentiment for a Time Long Forgotten. It's either one of the last 2 tracks I really enjoy too. So, I mean, the whole album is really good. Like I said, I know there's like 3 instrumentals, you know, they're super soothing, acoustic passages and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just another record where I think they blew their debut out of the water. So I feel like that's what a lot of bands could aim for, because, you know, you got those certain bands that make a freshman record or a debut, and nothing ever lives up to it. Like I've heard people say, if you make an insane debut album, it's like it's just fucking genre defining or just mind blowing. It's like, oh man, a lot of people might think you can't top this, but in their defense, it's like you can still make good shit. You know, it doesn't have to, just even if it is the best, doesn't mean you can't enjoy their later stuff. Like an example for that would be Leviathan. I mean, I was late to Leviathan, but I do love that project. And obviously at the 10th sublevel of Suicide is his peak shit. I mean, on a general scale, but you know, I love the sophomore record. Fuck, I already forgot what it's called. And you know, the one, fuck, what's it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. And also Massive Conspiracy Against All Life, and the demos with the invert cross on it. That one's really good. I don't think I've listened to his newer stuff. But yeah, that's one of the examples I'm talking about. But not with Ebony Pendant. Fucking insane sophomore record. And I can't wait to see what else they bring next. Now on to the next record. Put this shit in. So the next record is a very known band, and it's a US black metal band, and I think they've gotten very popular in terms of social media, Instagram, and them doing live shows again, which I saw them last year, so that might give it away for anyone who has me on Instagram. It's kind of bothering me, you can't see it on my head, but yep, a US black metal band. So we'll get to it. It is Graham Bilowski's Magnum Opus, Judeo Beast Assassination, signed by Galal and Kaz, or the Black Lord. Show you guys a better look. This is definitely one of my prized possessions now. I got Kaz right there. Where's Galore? Galore right there. You got 9 tracks with this. They got the G.G. Allen cover at the end, which is just icing on the cake. I got another picture. I'm going to show you guys the gatefold. The pressings from, this was pressed in 2023. They only made black LPs, which was disappointing because I literally bought that shit instantly. Like, I could have very well gotten the variant. I wish they did picture disc again. I had a fucking chance to get Mocking on picture disc, but I denied it. It was only like 40 bucks. Fuck my life, bro. But, got the lyrics right here. Oh, almost fucking knocked that shit out. That would have been bad. More art right there. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll probably keep this one short. Even if it's not a lot of people's favorite GBK album, they can all acknowledge that this is definitely has some of their best songs. I mean, Lamb of God, Slain Will Be, Satanic Hunt, Doves of War. The first song, what's it called? The Tenderhearted's Manifesto is obviously good. Pimps of Genesaret is really good as well. I mean, every song is really good. The Shitagog too, obviously that's a fucking, classic. I mean, even Kaz himself says this is one of his favorite albums ever. I mean, I've seen, I have Kaz on Facebook. I've seen him list some of the albums, even albums that, obviously has nothing to do with. And he always lists Judeo Beast Assassination. So that should say a lot since he's such a big contributor to this album and early GBK. I know a lot of people, I also argue Mocking's their favorite. Sometimes somebody wants to say, oh, just to be different, even though I like Mocking. But if I had to choose a second, I might honestly choose a Kosher Rat, honestly. But I'll make a video on that eventually, like ranking GBK full lengths or something. But I guess you guys will already know, fucking Judeo Beast has to be my favorite. And it's about the show in Detroit that happened in, December. I'm pretty jealous of anyone who went to that because it was in a basement, which kind of sucks for a lot of people because I think it got hot as hell in there or it was cold as hell in there. I don't remember. It was one or the other. And Kaz, I was told Kaz did vocals for more songs, and one of them was Lamb of God, Slain Will Be, which is probably my favorite GBK song. So that's pretty fucking cool to witness. I'm pretty hyped to see what their set will be like at Destroying Texas Fest. I might try to go to that. I might not. Like I said, Metal Threat's a priority, but if they do go, or if I do go, I hope they play Lamb of God, Slain Will Be, regardless. But yep, that's all that really needs to be said about this record, Judeo Beast. And it's I don't want to say it blows Mocking out of the park, but it's definitely a step, a step in another realm, you could say. What's up, guys? So we're going over one more record of like I said, debut's better than or sophomore record's better than the debut. Ironically, I went over the debut album of this band in my last video. I don't know why I chose it again, but it's one of the first that came to mind as far as vinyl I own, so I figured, might as well make a video. I think I might have shown this in a video. I don't remember, honestly. I've had it for well over a year, and yeah, we'll get to it. It is Kommodus' 2023 full-length Wreath of a Bleeding Snowfall, which is probably my favorite Kommodus album he's ever done yet. And I also haven't heard a lot of the splits, but I'm still confident I can say this will be my favorite. Got like 7 or 8 tracks, 8 tracks in the 8 tracks and outro, I believe. Yeah, I mean, go to RX, SR, they're Hype Beast labels, but it's not Hype Beast for no reason. Like, they release a lot of good music, and the quality is insane, and like, this is probably one of my favorite vinyl, along with those Forest LPs, in terms of like quality and appeal, aesthetic, and stuff like that. I like the Obi strips, they're really cool, and obviously this album cover is just fucking epic. Like, it's really fitting, and then, got the dude behind Kommodus looking fucking tough as shit, so that just adds more to it. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I don't remember if I showed you guys the interfold. But yeah, I mean, yeah, actually I do remember I made a video on this record, and I was describing to you guys about the drop I got and how like I barely got it because their website was glitching. So we won't get to that, or I already said that part. So I'll just go over why it's my favorite Kommodus full length. To me, that was actually my first impression of Kommodus. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was pretty blown away by it. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I think I might have heard a demo briefly and remember like putting that in my mind, plugging it in, that I did like it. But then I just fuck it, I'm gonna buy Wreath. I told you guys the story of how that went. And yeah, man, it's just, to me, it's just fucking, it's the best thing he's ever done. The demos are really good. I mean, it kind of builds up to the debut, which, like I said, it's an amazing debut. But I think I did mention in the last video, the one before this, that it's not my favorite. And like I said, that would be Wreath. Let me see the track names again. I know track 3, Shelter Within a Whale Carcass, is probably my favorite track, and the last track before the outro, which is a bellowing colossus silhouetted within the blizzard. Some pretty wild names. The first song is really good too, Birth from a Chrysalis of Ice. It's really, I mean, every song is great. But yeah, track 3, I remember, is definitely one of my favorite tracks. Sky Fortress is also relatively really good. And yeah, I just think it also made me appreciate GoToRx as a label as a whole. Like, yeah, the Hypebeast drops can, piss a lot of people off since they fucking sell out within seconds. But I mean, like I said, so at least some of the music for me is totally OP. It's fucking amazing black metal. So some of it lives up to the hype, I'd say. And yeah, I don't regret getting shit with this, or don't regret shit getting this. I think I told you guys I got a Holy Arrow record with it that's really fucking nice to look at too, and it's just good music. That I completely blind bought. I'm just like, fuck it, I mean, I like, I've always been fascinated with Asian culture and making like black metal, which is like my favorite thing about, Asian culture, war and all that. I thought that was appealing. But I'll show you guys the picture disc. And obviously this is, I mean, not almost dropped this like the GBK. Yeah, got Kommodus, dude. Oh, that right there, nice picture disc. I got him on the back. That right there. Can't talk too much. I don't want to fucking drop this shit. But yeah, the picture disc sounds great. I've never had a problem with picture disc. I've always thought they looked really cool and sounded fine to me. Maybe the quality is slightly different, but I personally never noticed. Maybe my turntable wasn't good enough to make that comparison. But like I said, I've always liked picture disc. But that's not all of it. Where did I put the... Oh, here they are. So in addition to the Obi strip, the nice, awesome album cover for the Kommodus album, the picture disc, 150 copies, it not only came with that, but it also came with trading cards. And this is obviously a card for each song. So this is In the Moonlight. Try to give you guys a better look at that. I think it's the lyrics on the back. We'll just do one by one. I don't think it's in order. I think it actually followed in order. I got this one. Where's this? Yeah. Cool little dragon. Yeah, and how about that new Kommodus album coming out this year? I believe it's coming out this year. I know a new Kommodus album is coming. I'm really fucking this is why does this go? Yeah, I'm really hyped to hear that. Some of me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like, I wish it wasn't on GoToRx, so then I might have a chance of fucking securing a copy. Cause this one was pure fucking luck, Still to this day, I have no idea. Oh, I do know why I got it, but yeah, it was pure fucking luck. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Which one's this for? Winter Blade. Pretty badass. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see these too well. It's like in a blue ink. It's like matched the album cover, which is pretty cool. I got one more after that. I don't know if you guys can tell what that is. Yeah, this is the album cover right there. I was looking for this one, but yeah, it came with fucking beautiful fucking vinyl, and that's honestly the only vinyl I've ever gotten that comes with trading cards. But anyway, that's my favorite Kommodus album. I know I didn't have too much to say about that. I mean, it's just, all I can say is it's his best work so far, and that has me very much anticipating the new record that's supposedly going to come out this year. I'm definitely going to try everything in my power to get that. And yeah, so that's about it. Those are 4 sophomore records that I think blew their debut out of the park, or maybe not blew it out of the park, but I think it's better than the debut, I guess. And yeah, so obviously I'm going to post a video, like a clip on my Instagram and TikTok, which is Antichrist Vomit Chalice. And obviously it's going to go on my YouTube. That's what it's fucking for, like I always say. And it's going to be deathspells_666. I don't know if I'm going to try to add songs. Like I said, I keep saying copyright, but I really like adding songs. If any of you guys know how to add songs without YouTube being on my ass about it, please let me know. And appreciate you guys watching.